Hola! If you're watching this video, you are probably an online fitness coach who wants to scale their business anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000 per month, and I have good news for you. You are in the right place. If you don't know me, my name is Brady. I took my own fitness coaching business from $0 to $32,000 a month in my first year, and now I am on a mission to help as many other online fitness coaches do the exact same thing because it absolutely changed my life whenever I understood exactly what to do. Today, I want to explain to you how to use your stories effectively so that you can add an extra $5,000, $10,000, even $15,000 per month to your top line. And when you understand this, it becomes so much easier to make money because you actually understand why these things work, how they work, and how you can implement it into your own business. You've probably been told that you need to post multiple times a day. You might have been told to post tons of trial reels. You need to provide value, and all of these things are great. But your reels and your carousels do not get you clients. I want to be very clear about this. They do not get you clients. They nurture them. What I mean by this is whenever people are scrolling through their feed and they see you shirtless, or they see you making food that they should eat, or showing them some sort of workout, the thing that they're thinking is not, I should buy from this person right now. People every single week need to go through a psychological cycle so that they have to buy from you over and over and over again. And that is what your stories are for. I tell all of my clients this: your carousels and your reels are for connection. Your stories are for conversion. I'm going to say that one more time. Your reels and your carousels are for connection. Your stories are for conversion. And I'm going to explain the exact strategy I used to make 10K days as an online fitness coach using this exact story strategy. Monday, we're going to be posting a hard CTA. This is a hard call to action, meaning that you are going to speak directly to your audience, directly to your ICP, and you're going to say, if you are this person, DM me this to work with me. Okay? The reason you're doing it on a Monday is because more than likely, your ideal client is some fat dude sitting at work, scrolling through his phone, hating the choices that he made over a weekend and hating himself. So whenever he's back at work, hating his life, you on Monday are going to be posting saying, hey, if you actually want to change your life, if you actually want to step into this new identity and become somebody new and start making the choices you know you should make, stop wasting your weekends and start working with me. Okay, this is the psychological effect that it actually has. So on Mondays, I will always post a hard CTA. Only one per week. Only one, because 99% of people spend half of their time on Instagram scrolling through fitness coaches' pages that are just DM me this to work one-on-one, DM me this to work one-on-one, DM me this to work one-on-one. And as Hormozi talks about all the time, this is a game of giving. The only way that you receive is to give first. And I like what my mentor, Nick Comodina, says this all the time: give 10, get 1. You must be giving 10x the amount of value that you get. So if you are always posting CTAs on your story and always putting CTAs in your captions, you are not going to make very much money. Okay, I do this once per week, and I still average around $30,000 to $50,000 per month doing this. Tuesday is proof. Proof is transformations, testimonials, group wins, your own wins. It's going to show that you are exactly who you say you are, and that you get results every single freaking week. Okay, now can you use the same pictures from last week? Yes, because people's brains are like goldfish brains. You can literally reuse the same pictures over and over and over again, and that is okay. Should you do it for a year straight? No, but if you do it for a couple days straight, that is completely fine. Wednesday is lifestyle in your own personal thought processes. Most people are always fitness coaches, and so what I mean by this is people want to connect with you personally. Whenever people look at my page, they know I lived in Hawaii, they know I like to surf, they know I love grapes, they know I want a golden retriever, they know all of these things about me because I talk about it. But if I only gave value about being a fitness coach and always talked about getting in better shape and who you need to become, my audience would get tired of it. My engagement would drop. People would hate watching my stuff because all I talk about is getting fit, which honestly is kind of boring. If you can show some more stuff about your lifestyle, if you can show more stuff about how you think and how you operate, that makes you unique and sets you apart from all of the other billion fitness coaches on Instagram, and is going to allow people to see into your life, feel like they're involved in your world and your story, and want to be a part of it. They want to aspire to be like you, but you need to show them why. Even today, my story is literally pictures of me in Brazil. I randomly spammed a solo trip to Brazil. That's not normal. That actually sets me apart from 99% of people. Even if that only gets 500 or 600 views, those people are going to remember that story sequence forever because it's not something you normally see on an Instagram story. It's a weird lifestyle post that normal people don't post. And that actually sets me apart from most people and will allow people to feel like they've entered a part of my life and seeing my life from my eyes and seeing it from my perspective, meaning that they're going to want to follow along in the journey. Thursday should be free value or a lesson. This is where you teach the people in your audience something that they didn't know that they are struggling with. Easiest way to know what you should be posting and what value that you should be providing, look in your comments, look in your DMs, and look at your sales calls. People all the time are asking for information and want to know more or understand more or are struggling with things. And it is your job to pick up these patterns and use it to your advantage. On Thursdays, I always teach a lesson in my stories. I always provide value in a way that teaches somebody something so that they can actually tangibly use it that day. Remember, if it is not able to be used that day, it is not valuable and you did not do your job right. Friday is a soft CTA. So on Mondays, we had a hard CTA. This is where you are directly calling out your person. On Saturdays, we do a soft CTA where you're giving out something away for free of value. This is what we call a lead magnet. I like to use polls. I like to use different mechanisms to get people to actually opt in for this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about a problem that my ideal client has often. In the next story, I'm going to provide something for free that if they opt in for, they can have. What this actually does is they're going to consume this free content that you have created and given to them. And their thought process is going to be, wow, if I can use and get this for free, I can't imagine the progress that I would make if this individual let me work with them one-to-one. If you do this correctly and you're constantly giving and providing value, it's going to be super, super simple and very, very easy to get clients to work with you because they're going to see you somebody who is valuable all the time. In fact, one of my favorite client testimonials, Nick Zarate, he had 400 followers at the time and he had 2 consecutive 10K days. Imagine that, right? But I actually got him as a fitness client first, and I got him jacked and in shape. And then he started his business with me and was one of my first business mentees as well. I actually got him from a lead magnet. And so that story alone should show you why lead magnets are so important, because it can create long-term relationships that will allow you to get clients and keep them forever. Saturday, a personal accomplishment. And so what I mean by a personal accomplishment is something where you're celebrating a milestone that your ICP is also finds valuable, right? So if you're a fitness coach and you're the leanest you've ever been, you should talk about it. If you're a fitness coach and you just got 5 clients this month and you are stoked about it, you should absolutely talk about it. Because one of the things that most people don't talk about that is so important in content is that you should also be aspirational. People should want to be like you. Otherwise, they would not buy from you. You will never buy something from somebody that you don't respect. And so it is not bragging, and it is not in a way that makes you look like a douche, but it is in a way that shows, hey, I work really hard and I have dreams that I'm actively working towards accomplishing. Here's what they are and here's how I'm doing it. And when you can translate these ideas correctly to your audience, then people are going to say, wow, he is always working towards something. He is always working towards a bigger goal. That is someone that I want to be like. And therefore, it is going to be so much easier for people to feel connected to you, like they're a part of your world, and then want to buy from you. Lastly, it's Sundays. You don't really need to post anything, to be honest with you. You can just let it reset. Man, I feel like I really entered flow state on that one. That video felt really, really good. If you feel like any part of that was even remotely valuable at all, feel free to schedule a call with me at the link below, and we can hop on and I will walk you through the exact roadmap for what I would do in your exact situation to scale your business from $0 to $10,000 a month. I would absolutely love to talk to you, help you change your life in any way that I possibly can. Stay blessed.